Hey guys, it's Michelle here and welcome to the M Blog channel. I am so happy that you are here today to join me to talk about how to pick your major. But if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. As a small YouTuber, every subscriber counts. And on this channel, we ultimately just promote community college, education for all. And I'm here to support you guys, but I definitely need the support back so we can grow this channel and, help others as well. So follow me on my Instagram and on my Snapchat if you guys want to stay updated when these videos will be up. Make sure that you are connected through those sites. This video is ultimately something that I think all of us students struggle sometimes, and it's finding your major. And your major is ultimately so important to pick because it is what maybe some people will see on your resume as your skill, as your talent, so big and life changing. So you want to make sure you pick the right one, right? And so ultimately this video is for that, and I'm here to help you guys. And I set up a little guide. It's a 5-step guide, a 5-step rule that I think everyone should do, and it will ultimately help you pick the right major. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to recommend you guys to do is to evaluate yourself. 2 ways that I'm going to recommend you guys to evaluate yourself is by 1, creating a list. Now this list is going to have a ton of things. One of them being, your personal skills, one of your favorite memories. Just write it all down in maybe like a bullet way. I would recommend you guys to do that. Things where we saw ourselves excel in and we ultimately were proud of. So you want to write that down on your list. The second thing that I'm going to recommend you guys to do is to write a letter to yourself. Now I know this might be some cheesy for you guys and you're probably wondering, Michelle does this? Yes, I do. So as you're writing this letter, also create an image. I really encourage you guys to do this. Draw out exactly what you see yourself doing, and don't incorporate money so much, but mostly like energies and feelings. What do you see that looking like? Maybe it's outer space, maybe it's becoming a lawyer and helping people. What does your office look like? So create that vision, write that letter, and ultimately this is just going to help you get to know yourself, get to know your core values, which is going to help along with the other steps that I'm going to talk to you about. So make sure you have this foundation to build off of. Now the second thing that I'm going to recommend you guys to do is to take an online assessment test. This assessment test will ultimately kind of pinpoint some of your characteristics, some of your personal traits, and link them with a job description. I think this is one of the fastest ways to kind of get a quick link to something. Now a key thing to note here is that it's really important to do your research, and especially when it comes to yourself. So taking an online test like this will give you results that are so influential when making your decision. It's not just getting your answers through one place. I'll link the website down below, so feel free to go check it out or find one that you find the most intriguing. The third thing that I'm going to recommend you guys to do in order to find and pick your major is to take a career class or course. For me, I never had to take one, but it was mostly because I've been working on my writing letters and writing lists for a while now, since high school, and I ultimately took all of these things and have been doing it for a while. But I feel like if you're someone who didn't have time to do that, then you should definitely take a career class. Now a career class I encourage you to take because it goes further and deeper than the online testing. It brings it all together. You basically get to know yourself a little bit more, get to research more on your career and how you yourself adapt to that, and you just look at a ton of them at the same time and you go more in depth to get to know yourself. So I definitely recommend a career class on campus. I believe that some of these things even give you credit to transfer, so definitely take a look at it. It's something that you are spending time on to even make yourself better. Class, that is step number 3, and let's head on to step number 4. Fourth thing I'm going to recommend you guys to do is to get some experience. Now this is so cool because obviously this is one of my favorite things to talk about, because I'm going to encourage you to join some clubs and also get some experience through work. Now the coolest part of all of this is that it doesn't matter where you're working at, you can always apply your skills there. And what I mean is, like, you don't need to go work at a fancy internship to get to know your skills. You don't even need to have like an actual job. You could probably just do chores at home and help your mom, or do some chores and help something there. But as long as you're building some type of skill and you can see how those skills are being applied to whatever it is that you're doing, you are solid and you are pinpointing exactly who you are and how that can be applied to your job and how you can in the future make money off of it. But the coolest part of this whole process to me is that you're getting to know yourself regardless of the money situation. But it's important to not just do the work, but recognize the skill that you're doing and also see how much that is worth in the market today. Ultimately, when you find that job or that major that connects you to that job, that's when you find your final answer, and that's closer and closer to your final stage. The fifth thing I'm going to recommend you guys to do is to understand the small passion concept. Now, so when you guys are doing all this research and you guys actually find something small, maybe it's working closely with someone to impact their life. Take that passion, find it in a major, and never let go of it, because a major, in my opinion, will never fully embody everything that you are as a person. There's no possible way. You probably carry 1,000 of characteristics. You are probably such a unique person that there's no way that one major will ever define who you are. But if you find one thing that maybe embodies something in that, carry it and never let it go, because that will be ultimately the thing that keeps you driving and going and keep going for that major, and ultimately maybe lead you to that vision from the beginning that we talked about. So it comes in full circle, everybody. Do hope that you guys find that full circle in this process. Message is that I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This major video is such an important one to this whole entire YouTube page. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you liked about it. Also follow me on my social media websites, and don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription does count on this channel. It's a small YouTube channel and I need all the support that I can possibly get so that we can get the voice out to help more people that are in community college. We need to get more people into college and we need them to graduate. So that's it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!